Hey guys, so I am in my office today and I was just catching up on some news and I came across an article that talked about how student loan debt cancellation is not in President Biden's annual budget report, and I wanted to talk to you about today, should you pay your student loan debt? But before I get started, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That's right, guys. My ebook is finally here. Adult Daily Living Skills. What's the big deal? It has 6 ADLs with helpful write-ups, lesson plans for each ADL, and an activity, as well as 2 extra activities and a helpful glossary. Make sure you click the link down below in the description box to purchase a copy, and head over to my blog, dukeanddigsdisability.org, for a $5 off coupon code. See you there. So about a month or so ago, I actually did a video on talking about student loan forgiveness and President Biden and his thoughts on that. And I will link that video up top somewhere here, so make sure you check it out. But basically what I went over was that at that time, Michael Cardona, the Department of Education Secretary, he was given the task to do this legal review to basically see if Biden could cancel student loan debt. So as of now, we haven't heard much from that legal review, or we haven't heard anything from that legal review. And then the article that I was talking about earlier basically stated that Biden has not included student loan forgiveness in his annual budget. So that's kind of got me to thinking like, okay, President Biden, what's the holdup here, right? So I know for me personally, I do have a student loan balance, and it's not a huge balance, thank God. I would compare it to like a used car. That's where I am right now in my debt snowball journey. I'm actually paying on my student loans. I actually paid off my second student loan last week, and I hope to pay off the next one within the oncoming weeks. And my ultimate goal is to have it all paid off by December 31st, 2021. So that is my goal right now that I'm really, really working hard towards. But I wanted to pose the question, especially as someone who works in higher education and as someone who is still taking courses toward a doctorate degree, should you pay off your student loans, or should you wait to see what's going to happen? All right, guys, so my opinion on this is that yes, if you have student loans, you need to be paying them right now. There is no interest. So for anybody who may be like a little confused as to what that means whatever you pay towards your loans is going to go straight to the principal. It's not even going to touch the interest right now, because there's been a federal law or a federal hold on student loan interest. So whatever you pay is going to go straight to that principal balance, driving that balance down much quicker. And then once you pay the principal, you can go ahead and take care of the interest. So I would definitely recommend that you take advantage of this right now. I mean, we have never heard of this happening, so don't let it go by. This is set to expire on October 1st, 2021. We have not heard anything back from this legal review yet. Biden kind of hasn't really addressed it yet. So who's to say that this is going to continue, that this no interest is going to continue? So you want to take advantage of that right now. Also, another thing, if your balance is over $10,000, then you're going to have to pay your student loans. You're going to have to pay something. So let's just say like your balance is 15. That means that if he did forgive $10,000, you still have $5,000 left to pay. So you could be paying towards that right now. As I stated earlier, I'm paying towards my student loans until I hear otherwise. Nothing is set in stone, and it's okay, of course, to have hope and faith, but you need to be working, towards a goal in the meantime. So don't let this opportunity to not have to pay on interest pass you by. And another thing, because I have heard this, I've heard people talking about, just taking out student loans because, it's going to be forgiven anyway. Once again, we do not know that. Biden has not even really, said a whole lot about this student loan forgiveness thing, besides that he would rather for Congress to do it and not through an executive order. So I would strongly advise against taking out student loans in hopes that they will be forgiven. That's not a good idea. So please, don't do that. If you do have a student loan balance now and you are able to pay, go ahead. Like I stated earlier, it's no interest. Take advantage of that, because I'm thinking it's probably going to end in October. Hopefully it'll be extended to the end of the year to give people more time, to knock that balance down as quickly as they can. But we don't know. So until we hear otherwise, my opinion is that if you got student loans, pay them. Alright guys, so I hope this video was helpful for you. Drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts on this. Do you plan on paying your student loans, or are you currently doing that now? Or are you just going to wait around and see what happens? Drop down in the comments. I want to know. I'm also going to write an informative article about this over at my blog, dukeanddicksdisability.org. So make sure you check me out over there. And I'll see you this weekend for another adult daily living skills video. Bye.